Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning and I am heading off to work. I've been up for a couple of hours, been kind of sorting up a couple of orders that I needed to pack and put into the mail, so that I've been doing. Had a little bit of breakfast, still a little bit nauseous because I usually don't have food until 2 to 3 hours after I've woken up nowadays, and I had to get something in me before I'm leaving, so yeah. But I'm very, very excited. I'm so excited to get to work that I couldn't get to sleep last night because I'm excited and I'm pumped and I just want to do everything. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am right now. But I am heading to work, so good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, guys, I am home. I did about 3 hours today. Exhausted. It was a lot. It became a lot. I don't know. I can't really talk about my job that much, but I got a little bit overwhelmed. My body just said, no you don't, and told me to go home, so I did. And I'm exhausted. I'm so tired that I probably would be able to go to bed and then sleep for the night. And it's only 1 o'clock. So I'm trying not to do that. No, and also I do something, and I've done this for weeks, and that is I forget to take my painkillers. And someone would probably say that if you forget to take your painkillers, maybe you don't need them. But anyone who lives with pain knows that there are ways to kind of disconnect from the pain. I know that when I had really bad migraines when I was younger, one way to get it to not hurt so much was to watch TV, because I don't know, you strain your brain in another way or something. You don't hurt, but as soon as you stop watching the TV, it's 7 times worse. So, but there are a lot of different things you can do to kind of forget about the pain. The problem with it is that the body is still reacting to it. Basically, you are just turning off the reaction to the pain. So the pain is still there, your body's still fighting it, so you get exhausted, you get really tired. And my pills, and also you need to be able to have a place where you can hide from the pain, because like my painkillers, they only work for 4 hours, and I'm only allowed to take them every 6 hours. So basically I have to sit there for at least 2 hours with the pain anyhow. It's nothing I can do about it. I know that if I take the double dose, I will get to 5 hours without pain, but at the same time I get zonked because I take really strong painkillers. I kind of lose a little part of me and a little part of the sharpness in my brain. If I could, I would be without them totally, because they do numb me. They numb my thought process. They make me more tired and everything. Even though I have been very energetic and everything like last couple of days, still it will numb you. And if I could, I would be out without them totally, but I can't at the moment, so then I have to take them. But the problem is when you forget them, because I have to go 2 hours and then you have a certain amount of energy. But I'm starting to kind of, I'm going to take it as soon as I get home, and then I get home, and then I kind of, go into the toilet, doing stuff like that, and after a while you realize that you haven't taken your painkillers that you were supposed to take like 1.5 hours ago, and you are really tired. I usually notice it from being really tired, because the pain is not a constant, but almost a constant. So, yeah, I just took my painkillers. because I needed to. I have, body-wise, I actually have a bad day now. I was tired this morning, but since being to work and been sitting there, and there is a whole bunch of stress things. I am going to have to talk to my boss tomorrow. He was in meetings all day because it was the first day of the weekend. I'm gonna have to talk to my boss tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see if all of this can be solved somehow. Yeah, it's fun, but it is a little bit draining. Coming back there, I love my job. I really love my job, but there are a stress there that I don't have at home. So I have to figure out how to handle it, because there are so many different levels of stress, but there's something in there that I really don't handle perfectly. So yeah. But anyhow, I am sitting down and listening to the KNKL show, which is Keenan Lafferty and his digital art videos. All of his videos are filled with a lot of good things, and what I love with them is they are a little bit repetitive. He have about a 40-minute video, so they are long. You have to have some time to sit down and actually listen to them. I also have them in the background when I do my arting, because you can always learn something. And I love that he does repeat things and he does talk about things, because when you get things repeated, you remember them. I love how every image is unique in some sense, but you have a lot of similar things. And this is one of those things I'm struggle with when I do my cards, because a lot of my cards are very, if you structure them down to logical pieces, it's the same pieces, but they are very different in color schemes and stuff like that. But I don't know how to talk differently about them, because I structure them in logical pieces and not creative pieces. And he's very good at structuring both in logical pieces, but also in creative pieces. So yeah, I really like his videos. I can watch them all day, all night, and I like his voice and his energy. And yeah, I had that discussion with you yesterday. But anyhow, I'm gonna continue doing that, and then I'm going to continue doing some practices on orcs. It is time to head to bed. I kind of just zonked down to the couch when I got home, and I've been playing with some digital art as usual, because it's very relaxing. It's very soothing. The whole thing that you can add and remove and add and remove and add and remove as much as you want, it's really soothing. This is one of the kind of issues I've been having for a while. When I sketch in my sketchbook and I start erasing things, and I end up just trying to redraw everything on a new page, because I erase so much that it's just grey. It just becomes grey, and you come to a point where you can't erase anything anymore. And doing the digital art, you can erase things, you can resize things, you can move around them. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I'm getting more and more comfortable with using the stylus on the pen board. It was really hard in the beginning, trying to figure out where your pen is towards the little pad. And yeah, if you ever get one of these pads, I would recommend getting at least a medium size. My mom had one that was European A6, so basically about 4.25 by 5.5, somewhere around those. That's the equivalent of what would be the letter size version of it, but it's really small, and that was really hard, because the momentum on the board and stuff like that. On this, being that I also work towards a 13-inch screen, they basically, it's almost 1-to-1. So what I draw is basically the same size as what. It's just that I can zoom in and then work with brushes and yeah, but it's really, really fun. It is. I've been playing around doing Durotan, and I've got into the sketching phase where I've been sketching and sketching and sketching, and I've finally kind of, okay, this is how it looks, and that's kind of awesome. Now I want to transfer it to like another kind. And now that's where the problem is, because it's now I have to learn how to smooth things out, because the sketch is very, very sketchy, and I want to have a grayscale image which is all smooth. So now I have to use other brushes than the brush that I'm using right now, and I don't know which brushes I'm supposed to use and how to use them. So we'll see. It will be a job, a big job doing stuff, but it went pretty good. It went pretty good today, sketching. I had a lot of fun. Should have been making a card, but I didn't really have the energy to do it. Some of the time I just been having the computer in my lap and been listening to the awesome video tutorials and just resting. But yeah, right now I'm gonna head to bed. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.